I'm here with Allegra, who is the head of upper school at Pacific Ridge. Through these programs at Pacific Ridge, you're really implementing tools that go beyond just academics for a short period of time, but really working to cultivate these resources and skill sets that are going to prove valuable for the long term.
Absolutely. And I think that those long-term skills, what we see is that it's not any one concrete thing, it's how they all fit together. That we see that students are pulling together the leadership skills they've learned in our co-curriculars, the conversational, intellectual skills and critical thinking that they've learned in our classes, and just the sense of empowerment and excitement about the future. It makes this amazing combination of kids who come away with a really strong sense of who they are, a chance that they want to make an impact in the world, and a strong sense of being part of a community.
I hear that the classrooms are set up a little differently here.
If you remember a classroom from growing up, you expect to see kind of desks and rows, but we actually have students sit around a table, and the teacher sits at the table with them. And that changes things in so many ways. It makes it incredible for kids that nobody's in the back row. In fact, everybody has a front row seat. It also is really equalizing. It allows students to feel like they have a conversation that they're a part of and that they're a part of it with their teacher. Learn to speak up, but also listen. And being an amazing listener where you can really learn to be in a conversation with someone else is an excellent life skill, and also a really important intellectual skill where you're developing ideas in collaboration with other people, which is really how things work in the world beyond school.
Hi, my name is Luke Michel, and I'm the head of middle school at Pacific Ridge School. We have right now 7th and 8th graders. We're adding a 6th grade next year. What that offers us is that we end up getting a class of 6th graders that will come in and learn some of our skills and how we do things at Pacific Ridge, which is our academic skills, writing, harknessing, project work, collaboration, our service learning program. But it also allows us to build this arc that is now much deeper and more meaningful from 6, 7, 8. So now our 8th graders are going to be these leaders and work with our 6th graders and help them through their first year. It furthers the depth, it furthers the understanding of the cultural pedagogy and culture that we actually instill here at Pacific Ridge. And it allows for just a more meaningful middle school experience.
Of course, we have amazing sports teams and theater productions that happen in the afternoons where students can get involved in being a part of a team and learn some really valuable life skills as part of those activities and experiences, and win some championships and all those things that, you know, bring incredible high school memories. And then we also have, at the end of the year, we end our last 2 weeks. We don't stay in the classroom for the last 2 weeks of the school year, we go out into the world. So students travel around the world, get to do amazing experiences, from doing some backcountry sort of backpacking in the wilderness to going internationally and getting to explore the world as a group. It really brings us part of a community in the world, and it makes sort of a global classroom experience that we really believe in for kids.
I was so excited to learn that there's a really robust arts program offered here. And as a student of the arts myself, I know how much I was impacted by it and how much I really valued those educators that were able to foster that environment of arts meets academics. So can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start by saying our middle school program does a lot of creative thinking and projects inside the academic world. So it's not just that it's kind of over here, we do it both in both places, but our arts program is great because we do a lot about exposing kids to a lot of forms of art, whether it's drawing and painting, sculpting, welding, 3D design. So there's all kinds of things happening, and the middle school is about, hey, let's try all these different things.
You get to take pride in something. There's a process involved, and seeing that finished product can be so fulfilling. So it sounds like there's a lot of amazing work being done here at Pacific Ridge and a lot of great things happening to empower the next generation of future leaders. So we thank you for that, and thank you for spending some time with us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.